Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hank's Corner. We are here live at the Tiki Cove in Land O'Lakes, Florida, and we just had Bryan Ruby up there playing. And guess what? Shepherd's crooked you to get over here. Welcome back to Hank's Corner, Bryan.
Thank you very much. It's good to be back. Just got off stage here at the Tiki Cove festival season.
Yeah, so you've been here at the Tiki Cove before, but this is your first time for the Toes in the Sand Festival, correct?
Correct. First time.
And so what did you think about it being back?
It's cool. It was chill. It's a beautiful day. Like, I've been watching the weather. We had some little hurricane scare last week, but we made it down, and it's a beautiful day here in Florida, and toes in the sand, having fun.
Yeah, and you've kind of had a mix of because of the storms, what you're doing, and catching some shows and then doubling up, and all kinds of stuff like that. How's that been treating you?
It's been all right. I was down at Island Hopper Songwriter Festival last weekend down in Fort Myers Beach, and they got hit a little harder by the hurricane. But somehow I still got almost all of the shows that I was scheduled to play in, and we just rolled with the punches, and came up here today. And I'm headed back to Nashville tomorrow, and just on the road right now. And we're rolling with it. Like, it's having a, I was saying a minute ago before we got on, having a festival season in Florida during the middle of hurricane season is always a little iffy, but we're getting it in, and we're here.
Yeah, we're fortunate today. We talked a little bit the last time on this podcast that we had Kirsty Krause and Danny playing last night, and it was kind of rainy, but we made it work. And today it's sunny as anything. It's hot, but we're having a good time out here at the Tiki Cove. Now, you've been on the show a couple of times. You've been on once for the podcast, and then we did a premiere for your song. But since that time, you've had a couple of songs coming out that are just kicking some butt. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, sir. So I went through a little bit of a heartbreak situation in my personal life not too long ago, and decided to do what I do and write songs about it. So I put out an EP back in July called Found and Lost. Like, I found love and then I lost it. And that has been kind of kicking ass for me the last couple months. And it's been just kind of awesome to see my songs start getting out there to more and more people. And I got a song on it right now called Return a Ring. I thought what I had was the real thing. Now I got to return a ring. And another one that I'm actually putting out an acoustic version of 2 weeks from yesterday, coming on October 18th, called Comeback. That we just announced, and it's a stripped down acoustic version that's super chill. And I did it with the guy who was playing banjo and mandolin on the song is a member of Mumford and Sons.
Oh, wow.
So, like, a really good musician that I got to team up with, Matt Menifee, up in Nashville, and do this special acoustic version that's coming on October 18th.
Yeah, well, that's cool. So, of course, I put out a New Music Friday post every Friday with some of the, artists that are putting things out. Let me know, get me that cover art, and we'll make sure that we put it right there on the top. Be sure to check that out and when it comes out. But you mentioned Return a Ring, which you played here live, and my buddy that's here, we kind of joked about it. If you just don't buy the ring, you don't have to return it.
Yeah, that's good life lesson.
Yes, but there's also the philosophy out there that says that it's better to have love and lost than to not love at all. And I don't know.
Yeah, I think each time it teaches you a little bit more about what you want and what you don't want. And that was kind of like the theme of the EP. I found love and I lost it, and now we're moving on and moving towards better times and better people. So that's all the songs that are out right now. But I'm excited. I'm currently, I don't want to say too much, but I'm writing more and more new stuff, and I'm excited for what's about to come in 2025.
Yeah, well, the silver lining to that is that you seem to got your creative juices flowing from it. So you've had a couple good songs out, and like you said, you got a couple more that are in the works, and we definitely looking forward to that. And sometimes that's you got to take the good with the bad, and find out what the good side of it is. But we're happy to have you back here at the Tiki Cove. We're enjoying it. The crowd enjoyed you, and we're just so excited. What's next for you after you leave here?
So I'm going back to Nashville tomorrow and heading back into the studio to start working on our 2025 stuff. I'm on a little tour right now. We're calling it the Heartbreak Tour Part 2. It's like 12 different shows. So I have a little bit of a break for a couple weeks until I do the rest of it. So I'm going to be in Nashville. I'm going to be recording some stuff that's going to be out in early 2025. So just a lot of new music coming, playing shows, working my way up and working it.
All right. And you've gone to music full time now, right? You're not
Correct.
doing any baseball, but you're still watching it because
Still watching. Yeah.
we're here at the Tiki Cove, and one of the things that they have up is a bunch of monitors or TVs that are up
right
there,
over there.
and they got your team up there, the Phillies.
Sure.
And what do you think about them this year?
I'm trying to see. I'm looking at the TV. I have bad. I got a
Looks like
glare
it's
right
still
now.
1-0.
Still 1-0. Yeah. I'm just checking, but let's just say cautiously optimistic.
Mhm.
That's what I say. I don't want to like put too much on it, but I'm cautiously optimistic for the future of the team. And it's always a little sentimental for me watching baseball because I played for so many years, and we're getting to playoff season, and I have my song Diamonds Are Forever is really like a end of the season fall themed baseball thing that I put out last year. So when postseason rolls around, I always get a little sentimental. It's hard not to be romantic about baseball. That was how I grew up, and I'm still very much tied to the game, even though I'm not currently actively playing. I jumped fully into music, but I still love baseball.
Yeah, and thank you, David, for tuning in across the pond out there. It's always great to have international people checking in. But you talk about being cautiously optimistic about Phillies teams, and although I do follow the Phillies a little bit, the Eagles are a little bit more my thing, and they are really giving me some heartbreak right about now. They ended the season, after a great start, very poorly. They ended it here in Tampa Bay again, which I didn't like, and they came back to Tampa Bay again this year and blew it again. So yeah, you definitely have to be cautiously optimistic when you're talking about the Philadelphia team.
They just need to stay up north. Anytime it comes south, it goes downhill. But
yeah, it seems to be that way. And so we got Sarah Morey playing in the background. You kicked it off for today. What do you think of Sarah? Have you listened to her before?
I have, yeah. I met her originally in 2023, not this year's Key West Songwriter Festival, but it may have been either 2022 or 2023 in Key West. And just another young songwriter, passionate, motivated, great voice, great songs. Can hear it right in the background. And
yeah, if you guys can hear that, I don't know if the microphones are picking that up, but that's Sarah Moore in the background. She is, out of Nashville right now, but she is a Florida girl from here in the Tampa Bay area. And so if you're not following her right now, look her up, Sarah Moore. Of course, Bryan Ruby here, you need to make sure you're following him because he is an awesome guy. He's got some awesome music out there. I was so glad to, get to talk to you and meet you until you cost me all that money that I keep talking about here. So for those who follow me know why I spent a lot of money thanks to this guy over here.
Sorry.
Either way, it's been worth it, Bryan. Thanks for coming back to the Tiki Cove. Thanks for playing for the third annual Toes in the Sand.
Yes, sir.
It's been great. And, hopefully you'll be back here. I know you'll be back in Florida, but hopefully you're back in the Tampa area soon.
I'm down. Always. I'm down. Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me on.
And, thanks for tuning in. We're here in Land O'Lakes at the third annual Toes in the Sand. If you're not in the area to be able to check it out, no worries. Be sure to be checking out my page. Last night I posted some stuff with Kirsty Krause and Danny Spiro, probably about an hour's worth of live footage. I'm going to try to do some live footage here today as well. But, if you don't get it, go back and check out episode 97, I believe it was, with Bryan Ruby. Find out everything about him. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back shortly.